time and money to run concurrently. There's to be no residing in households with minors, and the court will sentence you to 14 years in the prison.
Damn.
Judge, may I just please ask for reconsideration for less again, just based on everything here, Judge. I do appreciate that this was less than the 18 years of the state.
Shit. What's going on, man? It's your boy Grubs, and we back with another motherfucking video, man. You saw the title of the video. Ooh, stop fucking around with the police. Fuck around, you find out. The cops might find out because they do dickhead and corrupt shit too. But we gonna see who found out today, alright? You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with the content, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like and subscribe button and check out more content on the channel because we always keep it coming over here. Always. Stop playing, bro.
Welcome to the Court of Justice.
Court is calling 2022 CR 9805 State versus Fernando Carmona III. Could I have parties?
We doing something different today, man. You already see we in court with it, you know what I'm saying? Somebody already fucked around. We just about to watch them find out.
Announced for the record.
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Andrew K.
And I'm gonna be honest, he don't look like he ready. He look like, man, I fucked up. He going to jail.
Thanks for the defense.
And are you Mr. Carmona?
Yes, ma'am.
And our parties ready to proceed?
We're ready to proceed, Judge.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Fernando Carmona III who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 9805 for the offense of aggravated robbery on February 3rd, 2023 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
On state's First Amendment motion.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And also, did you review the First Amendment motion with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may proceed.
Violated condition number 1. On or about the 22nd day of November 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Fernando Carmona III, committed the offense of failure to ID fugitive intent to give false information in violation of condition number 1.
All right, to that, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 1. On or about the 22nd day of November 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Fernando Carmona III, committed the offense of evading arrest detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that?
True.
Violated condition number.
See, all they going down the list of the things that I guess violations he committed, you know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to register if they're true or not true. All of this is going to take into account of whether, you know what I mean, if he goes to jail or not, or how long he does go to jail, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's all, the context in all these situations matters, okay?
4. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Fernando Carmona III, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Damn!
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Fernando Carmona.
See, you violating all these conditions, bro. This ain't good.
The third did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June,
July,
know
he fucked up.
August, September, October, November, and December of 2024 in violation of condition number.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State will waive the remaining.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Judge. None, Judge.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 1, 4, and 4? The court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to life in prison
Oh!
and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 1, 1, 4, and 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my
Find
God.
1, 1, and 4 and 4 true. Is there a proposed?
Man, I know his heart dropped when he heard that. Do you know pleading true to those, you know what I'm saying, you could possibly face up to life in prison? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, God.
Agreement?
No, there's not, Judge. We have differing opinions, so the state's position is to grant state's motion, revoke probation, enter an adjudication of guilt, and sentence to 18 years in the prison.
All right, so I need a trial court certification. I don't have one.
Judge, I actually have one right here. I went over with it. He's my client's a little emotional at the moment and didn't want to sign it. We're willing to stipulate on the record if perhaps that that I have gone over his the certification of his rights to appeal, and I've explained to him that any actions that you take here today, technically he would have the right to appeal, but he cannot appeal his underlying case.
All right, did you not want to sign the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal?
Yes.
It's a, oh, okay,
You'll sign it? Okay. We'll have it signed right now, Judge.
right.
He don't even look like he ready for prison.
Just sign.
He ain't ready for prison.
I understand that. Yeah, right there. And Judge, we're going to go ahead and tender that certification of right of appeal.
All right, so the state is asking for revocation for
Yes,
18 years. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
Your Honor, we have no witnesses, although except for my client, Mr. Carmona himself, he's willing to answer any questions that the court might have, and also wants to say a few words on his
You
own.
know he
All right,
fucked
you want to
up.
raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Fernando Carmona.
All right, let's get to the crux of things. Why did you never report?
I was going through a lot at the time. I had a miscarriage with my girlfriend, and then my daughter's mom wasn't letting me see my daughter that I have right now, and I started taking a lot of drugs, and I just let time pass, and I wasn't really in the right state of mind.
But you were in the right state of mind to commit new offenses.
I had just panicked.
You can tell, man, life is all over the place, bruh. Come on, bro. You got kids out here. My man got kids out here. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm sorry about the miscarriage. Because I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, that's rough. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. And that's rough for anyone to go through. Especially if you really was looking forward to being a parent. I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But, bruh, I'm like, you're talking about you facing up to 18 years. You know what I'm saying? For these robberies. You know what I mean? And I think in situations like this, you gotta think about perspective, right? You know what I mean? Because I understand you being desperate, or you can't always say you being desperate and mentally fucked up is an excuse to do everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you commit something so crazy, because when you kill somebody or when you seriously hurt somebody, you can't undo that. And you can't just say you did that because you were fucked up or that's the way you feel. Actions has consequences, man.
Whenever I saw cops, and I just try to run.
Here's the thing. I don't think that
She ain't feeling
you're
none
a
of
good
that shit.
candidate for probation.
I understand that.
And the reason being is because you were given a chance at probation.
Sure.
And I'm sure it was because of your age. The state recommended for you to have deferred adjudication. And when they did that, they took into consideration 3 cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so you're not a good candidate for probation. Have you done anything while you've been on probation?
I tried to report for the first time, but then I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just had a lot of that had happened at the time, and I was just emotional, and I just wasn't who I am. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. I understand that sometimes people want to turn back the hands of time, but you can't. So we just have to deal with where we are now.
Yes,
Right.
Your Honor.
And where we are now is,
On the way to
according to
jail.
what I'm seeing, you have not done anything
Yes, Your
on
Honor.
probation, except pick up new cases.
And you gotta think about it. You was already on probation, bro. So you already got booked for some shit beforehand. It ain't like you just caught this case and now we're here. No. You was already on probation, so you was already supposed to be on your best behavior, and you picked up some. See, that's when it's really a problem.
And that's the number one thing. The easiest thing is to report, because all that, I mean, it takes time because you're sitting, waiting for whoever your officer is to call you back and not pick up any new cases. You know, when people say, well, I don't belong to a gang, I don't pick up new cases, I pay my child support, it's always, you want a cookie for that? Because everybody does that. Like, you shouldn't get kudos because you pay child support.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
And you're telling me that the mother of your other child didn't want you to see that child?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you come to her on probation for aggravated robbery. Why would she want you to see her child? And then you're picking up new cases and whatever else you had going on in your life.
The most thing that threw me off was
and you was on drugs, bro. You wasn't the best father you were supposed to be. You wasn't being the father you were supposed to be. So that's why I think I can understand why your baby mom did that.
The fact that I had a miscarriage, and I was just really,
You can't keep blaming
that
for 2 years.
Yeah,
and I understand,
Yeah.
and I don't want to make light of it. Anytime you lose a child,
that
stays with you forever. But
Forever.
I don't see how that translates to you never showing up.
I understand that.
And when you said there was a miscarriage, what month was that?
It was. I'm not really sure. I can't tell you the exact month.
Well, I mean, was it?
I just fell into depression.
But when?
Around the I had met my probation officer, and it was like a month after that.
So, I mean, when would this have been, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So if you began probation, let's figure this out. Back in February of 2023, and you said that you made a visit.
Yeah, it was around April.
In April what?
2023.
Yeah. I just don't think that you're a good candidate.
I understand that.
Judge, if I may, on his behalf, I mean, you can see he's obviously very emotional here today. First thing that he told me, especially when I told him what the state was offering, was he's scared to death.
I'm sorry. It's just the last time I'm so sorry. It's the last time I saw you, you really scared me, and I just didn't want to come back here. That's why.
Then why would you pick up some new cases? Bruh. If you really mean that, you got to stay out of trouble, my G. You got to. You know what I mean? You got to change your habits. You got to start hanging with some new folks. You know what I mean? Stop hanging with whoever gets you in that life. You know what I mean? You got to start hanging with people who work every day. Because they're going to show you how to stay. Let's say when you hang out with somebody who works every day, who's busy, hang out with boring people. Because boring is structured. Boring is organized, and boring to keep you out of trouble.
Yeah, because I mean, here's the thing. You've been here before. This is not your first motion to revoke. And I do understand that sometimes when you're dealing with young people, and you're young, right? That is why the first time you came back, there was not a revocation.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the mother of your child, what's her name?
Felicity.
All right. That's the mother of your child. And then there's someone different.
Huh?
All right. So here's the thing. The last time you were here on a motion to revoke, you know what I put in place?
No, I don't.
No contact with Felicity. And here you are trying to get in touch with her so you could see your child. The last time you were here, there was to be no contact with Felicity.
No, it was my sister that was trying to get her so that I could see her.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I have
See, fucking up.
nowhere to be or anywhere to live, and my sister had a house, and she just told me that she'll be able to take my daughter in so that I could see her. I wasn't contacting Felicity.
I just don't think you're a good candidate for probation.
Judge, if it would please the court, Mr. Carmona, who has
You
been in
going to
touch with me pretty extensively, both in person and through his girlfriend, has prepared a letter for the court that
Any objection?
objection. It's just a heartfelt something. As you can tell, Mr. Carmona doesn't really do the best job putting together his own words, and he just put his thoughts down on paper.
No objection from the state judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh man. Jesus, see, and let me tell y'all something. This got to be some of the scariest moments in somebody's life, because your fate of how long you about to spend the next whatever years of your life, 10, 20 years of your life, is decided by this one person right here. Oh my God, man.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. So, Mr. Carmona, you've been on probation since 2023,
Yes, Your Honor.
and you haven't done anything. The only thing you've done is not report and pick up new charges.
Yes.
I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. So I'm going to grant the motion, and
See, and I'm gonna keep pausing this shit because I'm trying to educate y'all on something. What they looking for is not that you just stay out of trouble. You got positive things going on into your life to make sure that you're not going to get back into trouble. That's what they're looking for. So if you would have said, now that you just got a job, like, did you get a job? Are you in any drug programs? Are you trying to, like, going back to school? Are you doing anything? What are you doing? Yeah, you know what I mean? You on probation, you just on probation chilling. You know what I mean? Or then you not chilling. You still out here doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're not doing anything productive. That's a problem.
going to find you guilty. The only question is as it relates to length of time.
Damn.
Judge, with regards to the length of time, again, we would ask that the court please take into consideration Mr. Carmona's age, as Your Honor has already risen. I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold. My mind is still a little bit in flux here. As the court has already raised on its own accord, he is very, very young. I believe that this incident took place when he was 19 years old. He's 23, about to turn 24 years old right now. Obviously, this underlying incident, I understand that there were some pretty bad facts in this case. Nevertheless, I would please ask that the court please take into consideration the time that has passed since then. He does actually have a girlfriend who is here in the courtroom with him, who has set him, for the most part, on the straight and narrow since then.
Is this the person who had the miscarriage?
Yes.
Okay.
And she has cared deeply. She has been in touch with me pretty consistently. She's been looking out for him.
And how old is she?
I'm sorry. How old are you again? Sir? She's 19, Judge.
She's 19, and you decided to attach your star to somebody who is on probation for aggravated robbery, decided to have a child with him. And
started grinding her up like, oh, stop playing. She like, you're 19 years old and you want to fall in love with this guy? Motherfucker that's out here beating up on motherfuckers, out here robbing people, and you had a baby by him? Started grinding her up.
The only thing he's done on probation has been pick up new cases and not report it.
And
is this what we're doing in this world?
Right. And you
Judge,
up there support him in the courtroom
on this there, but she sees something in Mr. Carmona, and she has really taken an interest in him. And as such, I would just again, I can speak from a personal experience, Judge, that as a man, I was a different man from when I was 19 to 24, and then to what I am today. There's a reason why they say the brain doesn't stop developing until you're in your late 20s, especially as men. And
and you know, I agree with him. People do change. People do change. You know what I'm saying? But man, when you do certain shit when you're young, it's a hard bullet to bite, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna be forced to change after a fucking 20-year sentence. You know what I mean? Because you missed out. Oh my God, man. Shouldn't take a 20-year sentence for you to change, though, bro. That's my point.
I see that Mr. Carmona, I mean, I when I met him, I kind of ran the full gamut of emotions there. I mean, admittedly, he was a little bit cocky when I first met him, and then he got a little concerned, a little frustrated, and now today I see this very scared young man. And right now he is very, very much staring down the fact that he could be spending the rest of his life in prison. And again, based on the facts of, as I understand them, because I did not handle the underlying case, I've been handling only the MTR. I don't see anything here that would warrant him spending 18 years of his life where he would then get out and be in his 40s. He would. I'm going to be turning 50 pretty soon, but I can only imagine myself starting my life essentially 9 years ago. So
Damn.
I just don't see that the facts warrant that here. I ask that the court please take mercy on him in its sentencing, and please allow him to get another start at life. I think with some structure, he might actually show some potential.
Before you met her, did you tell her you were on probation for aggravated robbery?
Yes.
And did she give you any advice to, hey, you need to report?
She was scared for my life too. Because the last time I was here, you had told me that I was going to get life if I ever came back here.
No, I'm sure what I've said was, from here on out, everything you do, you need
shook right now. My man like he about to piss his pants.
to ask yourself if the actions you're taking, if
Nigga
that could
shook.
result in you potentially going to prison for life.
Yes,
If it is,
sir.
don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it.
Yes,
And I'm
sir.
sure I probably told you, if there's anything that you need, speak with your probation officer. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. You did neither. Instead, what you did was not report for close to 2 years and pick up new charges. All right. The court is finding 1, 4, and 4 true. The court will find you guilty or revoke. I'll request a therapeutic community. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There's to be restitution to Miguel Zapian, if any. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrently. There's to be no
Damn.
residing in households with minors, and the court will sentence you to 14 years in the prison.
Damn.
Judge, may I just please ask for reconsideration for less, again, just based on everything here, Judge. I do appreciate that this was less than the 18 years of the state.
Shit. And to be honest, they was light. They was light on him because what was he facing? 18, a life?
Ask for, but again, may we please ask for reconsideration?
Thank you for your arguments, counsel. Did you review the trial court certification of defense?
Well, he what, 23, 24, 14 years? He get out when he what? He 24, he get out when he 38. You know what I mean? Ain't your whole life. But 14 years. Stop fucking around, dog.
Defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because this is not a plea bargaining agreement. You do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion that the court found true, which was 1, 4, and 4. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Mhm.
All right, so your complete sentence from the court is 14 years. Therapeutic community, I cannot force them to place you in the therapeutic community or order that. You'll have to request it as well. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, $1,500 fine. That fine will run concurrently with the time you serve, and there's to be no residing in households with minors.
God
All right,
damn.
good luck to you.
The courtroom holds its breath as
Stop fucking around, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, you already saw what happened, man. He was already on probation. You already on probation. You know what I mean? And yo, she went light on him if we keep it a bean because he was facing 18 of life. You know what I mean? And she tried to use up. You know what I mean? The court wasn't trying to, like, she wasn't trying to hear none of that shit, bruh. She was understanding. She understood about the miscarriage, about what you're going through in your life, but she was like, what were you doing to direct yourself to a brighter path? That's what they want to know. The answer was nothing. So they knew, like, all right, if we just let you go, you're going to keep getting back in trouble because apparently you ain't learning nothing, even on probation. Up the road for 14 years. Woo! Stop fucking around out here, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Y'all stay up. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay down. Y'all stay dangerous, and y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Grubs, and I'm out, man.